Keith Myers here again. If you watched the video on fundamental footwork, we talked about the shuffle step. Now we're going to put the shuffle step into a rhythm, and this is a drill I like to call the waltz. I don't dance, but I know a waltz is a 3 count and one person leads, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this is the same kind of thing. And you see this in various martial arts where we're faced off and it's a 3 count where first one person leads, so he's going to take the lead and he'll step towards me and I step back, and then I step in and he steps back. So we put a defensive motion with it. You could do almost any defensive motion. We're going to do the scoop because it's simple. So he steps in with a thrust, I step back with a scoop. Then I step in with a thrust, he steps back, and then he steps in, and I step back. And then we'd reset. And then it's my turn to lead. So I step in, 1, 2, 3, and then we reset. Now it's his turn to lead, so he steps in, 1, 2, 3, right? And then we reset. Now it's my turn, 1, 2, 3, right? So that's the waltz. This is very important because it just teaches you to maintain that basic distance, number 1. It teaches that fast response, number 2. So he's attacked me. Well, just because he's attacked doesn't mean he's out of danger, right? So I've blocked and I've come right back in. So he knows he's attacked. He has to be immediately ready to defend, right? And I'm learning that he's attacked me, I've defended, I've come back in, but it ain't over yet. So I got to be ready to keep going. The 3 count is very important, this 3 count phrasing, because if you're in a real situation, no combo, no action is going to last much past a 3 count. It's going to break down. So you've probably all seen, I don't want to pick on Kempo karate, but you've probably all seen some version of the dragon grasps pearls, whatever. It's like a 12 count motion where he's doing all, well, that stuff just doesn't work in reality. In reality, you're lucky if you're going to get away with a preconceived 3 count motion. After that 3 count, I need to change the angle, change the rhythm. I got to change it up in some way. But because after a 3 count, your opponent already has that rhythm down, and he's going to change it up and land the strike. So you can think of it offensively or defensively. Offensively, I want to break after a 3 count because I'm hoping he is getting motor set, and then he's expecting me to keep the same rhythm and angle, and then suddenly I change it and he's hit. Defensively, I want to break it after a 3 count in case he's thinking the same way, right? And I've let myself get kind of motor set, and then all of a sudden he changes it, and I'm not prepared to respond. So that's why it's better in any kind of drill to think of it as a 3 count that then changes into something else. Even if it's a 3 count and then I add a finish, and it's technically a 4 count, my finish is at a different angle, I've changed the rhythm, I've done something to change up that 3 count phrasing. But this waltz is very important to start developing that idea. Now we're just doing it with a thrust and a scoop. It could have been with any number of different techniques that we put into it when we start to learn them to kind of play with it. Okay? And it's done at the basic level with the shuffle step, but we could have also done it with another step you're going to see called the pendulum step, where he strikes at me, I pendulum back, and I come forward, and I come back. Right? So I'm not taking a full step, I'm just shifting my body out of the way. Again, you can play with the concept of this 3 count back and forth once you get this basic waltz drill down. Now, another outgrowth of this I call shadow stepping. And again, it's just a basic way to learn to control distance and to kind of follow an opponent. And this is simple. A lot of martial arts do this too, where if Adrian is the lead, when he steps, I have to mirror a shadow. So if he steps forward, I step back, right? So if he steps out, I step this way. If he steps back that way, I'm always just kind of tracking and mirroring what he's doing. And it makes me really pay attention to his motion and follow him. So I really get the sense of maintaining distance and knowing the angles. Because if I can shadow him and I can kind of see what he's about to do, then I can not shadow him and step to the opposite and take an angle. So learning to follow someone well leads into learning how to change what they're doing and getting in at a new angle. Right? So again, 2 fundamental concepts, that maintaining distance, shadowing, and that 3 count phrasing that's inherent in that basic, the waltz drill.